Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we discuss a new topic, marshalling yard. First of all, we should know what is yard. So here, yard is classifying and distributing machine. So yard is defined as a classifying and distributing machine. Here what the actually yard does in the sense, here it receives the trains and it will sort out and it will dispatch like that. Reception will be there and it will sort out the wagons and it will send to the various destinations. And in the same manner, what is marshalling yard? So here in this marshalling yard, actually nowadays less importance is there for marshalling yard because piecemeal system is almost completed. A little bit is running, that's it. So that's why marshalling is having less priority nowadays. And here this marshalling yard will be having many functions. It will be having many sorting lines, gathering lines, and shunting necks, and sick lines, and termination yards, and many more, that is jack point, king point, queen point, like that. Okay, so here classification of yards. Here classification comes, the first one as terminal yard, the second one as transit yard, and the third one is marshalling yard. Here terminal yard means, here the trains which will terminate in the yard is known as terminal yard. Suppose it is like point to point destinations. Suppose any BTPN is there, BTPN like IBTPN or some station name ABTPN. So it will come to the station A only. Here only it will terminate. That means here only wagons will be loaded if it is a loading point or loading station, and here only unloading will be done if it is unloading station. Okay, and transit yard, here in this yard only crew change, loco change, or sometimes GDR check will be done in the transit yard. Whereas in marshalling yard, here whatever I said in this point, in marshalling yard, all the activities like sorting out, gathering, and transshipment sheds, repacking sheds, all the things will be done in this marshalling yard. Okay, now next is objectives of marshalling yard. So here in this first one is quick transit. Then economy and safety. Here quick transit means receiving the trains without any detention, and placement, giving placement without much detention into the transshipment sheds, or loading or unloading sheds. And if there is any sick wagons, giving to sick lines immediately. All these activities will be done in this quick transit. Whereas economy, here using the locos for immediate action, that is maximizing the productivity of staff and shunting locos, all this comes under economy. And safety, here marshalling act should take care of minimizing the damage to the wagons as well as consignments loaded in that. Okay, so here quick transit, in this we can also add that is loading of block rakes to the farthest destinations, that is longest destinations. For the longer routes they can plan for this item. Okay, so this is what the objectives of marshalling yard. Next is types of marshalling yards. One is flat yard, the second one is hump yard, and the third one is gravity yard. Okay, here flat yard, here in this yard one shunting engine will be there, and that will be pushing or pulling the wagons, and here mostly 500 wagons can be sorted out in this flat yard. Whereas this hump yard, there will be humps like this. So here also in the same manner, the shunting engine will push towards the hump, then that wagons will be rolled out towards sorting lines like this. Okay, here in this hump yard, if it is a non-mechanized, it will take minimum 20 to 25 minutes to form a 60 wagon rake. Whereas if it is a mechanized one, sorry, if it is a retarded yard, then it will take minimum 12 to 15 minutes to form a 60 wagon rake. And if it is a mechanized one, then it will take only 7 to 8 minutes to form a 60 wagon rake. In this gravity yard, next is gravity yard. In this gravity yard, it is normal slope of the yard. So it is actual what is the places. Otherwise sometimes we only form the yard so that the wagons will automatically go down like that. So that is what the gravity yard. But for this we need more space to prepare this gravity yard. In this, if a wagon comes to a point, automatically it will go to the starting line based on the gravity of the yard. Okay, so that is what the types of marshalling yards. Next thing is, what is the largest marshalling yard in the world is Bailey Yard. which is in North Platte, Northern America, and it is operated by Union Pacific Railroad. Actually, it is having a length of 11.5 square kilometer, which is the length of 13 kilometer and 3 kilometer width. And here it is having 200 separate tracks, in which 17 reception and 16 departure yards also are there. Okay, and here 10 meters hump mounts are there, and many more things are available in this Bailey yard. Okay, here mostly 25,000 wagons will be passing through daily, and many sort outs and all the things will be done in this. Whereas in India, which is longest marshalling yard, means the Mughal Sarai Junction, that is Mughal Sarai Yard. It is largest in Asia, and here it is. Its length is 12.5 kilometers, and yeah, here this Mughal Sarai Yard deals 210 freight trains per day and 1500 wagons per day. But now piecemeal traffic is reduced. That's what it is happening, 1500 wagons. But earlier, the Mughal Sarai Junction Yard used to deal 5000 wagons per day. Okay. Right. Next is what are sorting lines? These sorting lines means here the wagons will be divided according to their destinations in the marshalling yard. That is what is sorting lines. And the next is gathering lines. So this gathering lines means here the wagons which are sorted out will be gathered in the respective lines, is known as the gathering lines. Next is shunting neck. So here it is a line. It will be not having any contact with the remaining lines. So purely for shunting purpose. So here whatever we want to shunt, we can use this line for shunting full formation or wagons or whatever it may be. We can use this shunting neck. Then what is king point? King point means the point which comes after passing the hump is known as king point. It divides the line into two parts. The next is queen point. So here this point, the second point after hump, the wagon touches, is the queen point. From here the sorting line will be divided into four. The next is jack point. This is the third point which the wagon passes after passing the hump, is known as a jack point. Here also the same thing. Once again the lines will be divided. That is what the jack point. The points which are beyond the jack point is known as 10 points. So 10 points you can expect that it will divide that lines into more lines. That is what the 10 points. Here in a marshalling yard, one king point will be there, two queen points will be there, and four jack points will be there. That is what the standards maintaining. And if the rules get updated, then there will be change. Okay, right. And many more things are there regarding marshalling yards, how to do marshalling for coaching trains. And good sense. Good sense actually based on the destinations, the marshalling will be done to ensure safety as per the operational constraints and the roles. And even in the coaching also, how the antibody or anti-telescopic coaches, how they will be marshaled, all this will follow. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please like if you like the video and share and subscribe. Thank you so much.